Thanks for joining me. It's me, Angie B. Enjoy a free reading today. And to get a personalized reading that is just for you, please see my info in the description box below. And if this resonates, please make a donation to help support and grow the channel. Thanks in advance for all of your continued love and support. You guys really do make my day. I love you all, so go love yourself. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back. This is Choose Pure Love, and it's me, Angie B, and I welcome you to our sacred space. So if you're not already a subscriber, and you should be, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell. Also, be mindful that your readings are now going to be posted in the order of the most responses. So that's the most likes, the most views, the most comments, all that good stuff. I am really focused on rewarding support and love. So shout me out on your social pages. Be sure to share this page or this video on your social feeds if you think that anyone could benefit from it. And be sure to tag me, and I will give you something special as a thank you. Also, like I said, this is a sacred space. So I want to clear the energy using my beautiful singing bowl. I want you to just sit and breathe quietly, real quick, relax, and let go of all of your negative energy. Let go of your mind, your thoughts. Let go of your fear of the reading. I have no idea what's in store for you, Scorpio, but I am gonna tell you a few things about yourself in just a moment. So relax, breathe deep a few times while I do this beautiful musical note for you. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Scorpio, here's some money blessing oil. I'm selling them in my store for $10. It's in an amazing roller bottle, so you can anoint your hands and touch what it is that you need to anoint. I want your reading to be anointed. This money blessing oil was charged in the Aries full moon. New beginnings. I think you need some new beginnings. Scorpio. Saturn in Capricorn is going to make you really feel like communications are on the table. You're going to be much more mindful of communications and of how you communicate with others, how you receive and give communications. And I have to tell you all, I had the amazing pleasure, I don't know if it was amazing, but I had the pleasure of recently reconnecting with, or actually just about 3 hours ago, I was able to sit. Hold on. I was in the company of another Scorpio, and I myself am a Scorpio ascendant. So that interaction left me feeling stung, because even though I was Scorpio ascendant, I guess you could say I was subservient to the Scorpio sun that was in the room. And I chose to be, because I could see that this Scorpio was in defensive mode. So I watched, and I'm glad I did. What I was able to see was that this person was feeling, though, she was under attack. Sorry, I got a bunch of phenomenal stuff happening here. This person was feeling as though she was under attack, and she was feeling as though it's as if she was taking things personally. And I thought to myself, does this resonate with me or any area of my life? And, can I contribute anything to it? And I realized with the planetary transits, there's nothing wrong here, except that this person is highly defensive because she's learning. And so I asked myself, what is it that she needs to learn? What is it that I need to learn? What is the lesson here? And all I could get was communication. We have to check our communications. Okay? The way that we are giving communication and receiving communication are both going to be equally prevalent in this evaluation. So Scorpio, I've got a very special love for Scorpio. It is my ascendant sign. You've got to put away the stinger. You've got to believe that everything is okay if you want it to be. You've got to believe in yourself, and you've got to believe that you're a magnificent creator. I do not see that Scorpio right now is trusting anything or anyone right now. I think you're feeling alone and feeling like the world is kind of crashing down on you. Okay? And that's not good, but it's understandable. Okay? So here's what you have to do. You've got to trust. You got to trust that there's something in each and every experience for you. And if you are at odds ends and at your wits' ends with certain people in your life, it's okay to walk away from them. It's okay to cut them off. It's okay to break some connections. You got to do what you got to do to be safe, to be sane, and to be secure in this particular environment. All right? Timing is essential for you. Okay? I really feel like with the energy cycle now, that you're rushing to get things done, that you're feeling overwhelmed and pressured. And so here we are, sitting down to do a love reading. Venus is moving in. Venus is your love, how you love or how you receive love, and how you give love influence. And so this is moving into your financial sector for the last 2 weeks of this transit. And this can help you. This can help you at work. This can help you to relieve some of that stress and that pressure that you are under. Sharpen your nose, sharpen your skills, sharpen your communications. The way that you're talking to people are going to cost you. The way that you're receiving communications are going to cost you. So if you want that big job, or you want that new love opportunity, watch how you communicate that. Watch how you receive the communications. Okay? You're going to start to have a lucrative sense of direction. You're going to start to smell the money. But are you going to spend it before you get there? Is what I'm worried about. So you're going to start to attract some really beautiful opportunities in love and in finance. And you'll find yourself feeling relieved if you can tone and curb your attitude, your communication, and the activity in that stinger. If you're willing to put that stinger away, I think you're going to be just fine. So Scorpio, this is your love reading. This is the extended love reading. Okay, if you were to book a private reading with me, this is the extended, not the super extended, but the extended. And this is going to be the last time that you're going to see it free on the channel. They're too big, and it's just really interfering with me being able to get through a series quickly. So I'm being way too generous, and it's hurting. It's hurting everyone. And you guys are hurting yourself by not liking the video, by not pumping up the views and what. The views have been good, but I'd like to see more likes and comments and shares. That way that you can get your reading sooner in the future. So in the future, you're just going to kind of lose this bottom row so that I can kind of zip through it. And then we'll do an extended version of it in Vimeo. That's possible. I'm also considering doing an actual love spread to actually get to the bottom of some issues, doing a series, love spread issues. So we'll see. But change is coming. I'm a Libra. I'm always looking to make improvements. And you're Scorpio. You understand that. So let's go ahead. You've got two cards. You've got two cards in your reading that are in the reverse. And I don't know about your clarifiers underneath. I have no idea. So let's get into it. Starting with your first reverse card is the Passion. You're not even thinking about passion. You're not feeling passionate. You're not even turning it on, tuning it in, or tapped into it. You're not interested. You're blocking it or resisting it. You may not even be aware that it's there. I get the feeling that you don't want it. I mean, what I just saw and what I'm going through in my life, passion is great. Yes, we want the passion. But there's more important things to think about. And I get that. Princess of Pentacles. So for you, Scorpio, I do see a new beginning, but it's not a passionate beginning. Someone is probably helping you. Someone is either giving you advice, giving you information, taking you to find a job, maybe referring you to where there's a, opportunity, maybe even feeding you or teaching you to fish so that you can feed yourself. This may not be the grandiose opportunity, whether it's work or love, that you're dreaming of, but it is going to work for you. I also feel like this person coming to give you this offer is also arriving just in the nick of time. I think you should let them in and receive the offer and be trusting and move forward so you can blow off a little steam and put the stinger away and actually have a little fun. Interesting. Those of you who are having blockages and issues with the passion, or maybe just not resisting it all at all, you may have this new opportunity that's come in, but it may be a financial opportunity for you. It may be a new job. It may be a love interest who you really see that you can use, or who's willing to help you, right? Because they're telling you to call in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help you. They help you more than you realize. When you can see what it is that you want, what it is that you envision starts to take over your mind. And when you start to think positively about any particular fantasy that you have, for you it's going to be your soulmate, you know, you start to vibrate at a particular frequency. Okay? And when that person matches that particular frequency, who is of the criteria that you're fantasizing about, he arrives. He or she, they arrive. Okay? So you've got to create this opportunity for yourself. You've got to create it by seeing it. When you see it, you can believe it. When you believe it, you can see it. And when you see it or believe it, you can achieve it. You don't really have to see it to believe it, but it does help. I know, it's nice. All right, and you're coming in with a clarification of the Ace of Cups in reverse. You have a soulmate. Some of you know your soulmate. Some of you have been paired in with your soulmate, and you're holding space for your soulmate. All right, I feel a collective. I feel like a group of you are. I feel like I'm talking to the Scorpios who are holding space for their soulmates, who know exactly who their soulmate is, who are very much in love with their soulmate, who have belief and faith in their soulmate, but there's something very toxic, very dysfunctional, very wrong in your relationship. There's no passion. You're not making love. You're not even romanticizing each other. You're not copulating. You're not doing anything. You're not intimate. You're holding space. So you could be on a hiatus. You could be fighting really bad. The Ace of Cups in reverse. This tells me, Scorpio, that your love for this person is shut down. It's put in a big footlocker, and there's a chair there and a fat lady sitting on it, and no one is getting in that footlocker. It's what I feel. It's like closed off. You are so closed off to love. That hurts because your capacity to love is great. In fact, it is Scorpio that teaches us to love. Not really, but yes, the depth of your love is very deep. You love very deep, very hard, and very deep. So, Scorpio, you're closed off to this person. You're refusing any love offers, and you're absolutely not showing or sharing how you truly feel about your soulmate. But you are, on the other hand, willing to take this help from this new beginning, or this idea that's coming in. It's been offered to you. Okay? For some of you, this is a very small amount of money that came in. Okay? And then you've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you so much more romantically attractive. And then you're clarified with the Five of Swords in reverse. So when it comes to self-respecting yourself, with this reading, I think that you've shut down your love because you're not fighting anymore. You gave up. For the group that I'm talking to, you and your soulmate have been fighting, arguing, going back and forth with bullshit. And you're done. You're like, I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm letting it go. I'm not interested. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm letting it go. I'm just going to focus on loving myself. I don't need anybody. I don't want to love you, and I don't want to be loved by you. You hurt me. And I feel like you got a clean up woman or clean up man right there waiting, scooping you up, giving you what you need, making you feel better, holding your head while you let go and lose control. Earth energy. All right, so let's look at your recent past energies, oracle advice cards. You've got, have you asked your angels for help with this? Interesting question. Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So, Scorpio, you see it here. If you want help, all you got to do is ask for it. Scorpio is not the type to ask for help. That part of me does not ask for help. It is so hard for me to ask for help. I think there's a Libra in me too. Very, very, very difficult for me to ask for help. So I understand with Scorpio, you'd rather hurt somebody before they hurt you. Your next message is the Bunchia. Prosperity is coming. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. So be open to receiving. And here's a lesson I just got told to tell you. It's mango season here in Miami. And I've got 2 freezer bags full of mango pulp in the freezer. And I've got a counter full of more mangoes. And I've eaten enough for the season. I'm good. So I've got a box of all those mangoes on the counter. I'm taking them on a trip. I'm going to be sharing them with everyone. So here's the lesson in that. I have a whole, I was going to say plethora, but I have gotten an abundant amount of mangoes because mangoes are in season. So that's the vibration. That's I'm in alignment with, right? I was in alignment to receive that. When they came in season, they were available to me and in great abundance. So much that I have plenty to share, right? I didn't want to, and I don't want to share. I'd rather put them in the freezer. But if I don't share, I cannot keep that vibration for next season. So here's what it is. There's prosperity and abundance in that message. Because I gave and I'm giving and I received. And I'm planning to receive again so that I can give again. And you're going to be receiving abundance as well. It may not come as dollar bills. It may come as a bushel of mangoes. But it is abundance nonetheless. You've got to recognize the abundance in your life, and you've got a responsibility to congratulate and thank the universe for your abundance. This is how you create more. Okay? Let's talk about your transits really quick and just see if there's anything important that is going on in your transitory system that would, affect or support this. You've got nothing in your first house. In your second house, you've got Mercury and Uranus. Second house. Right. So with Mercury and Uranus in your second house, you could have these increases in wealth. I told you, family and money is going to get that supportive boost that you've been looking for in your life. And money is all I see that's really, money or this new opportunity or this really, a financial idea or an idea towards some sort of financial gain. It's, sort of that nudge in the right direction. It's like you're turning down love and you're focused on this new opportunity. There's new beginning somewhere else without passion, which is usually money, the pursuit of money. In your third house, you've got the sun. This could be really good for you because this helps with bravery. This helps a lot with if you've got brothers and sisters. Um, if you're having issues with brothers and sisters, or potentially, you know, best friends, they could be smoothed out really nicely in this energy with the sun in your third house. In fact, your friends could be helping you. This could be an offer from a friend. This could be a really good special friend, someone who's coming in who's like a big brother or like a big sister and really helping you and supporting you. Either giving you ideas or literally giving you what it is that you need in a tangible aspect, but in a very small scale. Like I said, more than anything, they could be in this energy teaching you to fish instead of feeding you the actual fish. In your fourth house, you've got Venus. Venus in your fourth house is going to make you, miss your mother, want your mother, think about your mother, or possibly, have a reconciliation or some sort of relationship repair with your mother. You may need her, or she may be reaching out to you. She may need you. And that, Venus in your second house, in your fourth house is going to make you sort of want to give that relationship some attention. So you're telling your soulmate no. Maybe it's because you've got family issues to deal with, in particular with your mom or feminine figures, more mature feminine figures in your life could be prominent, and sort of helping you to either get through, navigate through, or something with this love situation, because you're releasing conflict, you're shutting down the love, you're rejecting passion, you're not feeling passionate at all, you're not giving or receiving any passions, and there's someone, your soulmate, that you absolutely love, you're absolutely in love with, but you're shutting it down, you're falling out of love, or you have already fallen out of love, you're shutting it down and you're rejecting this relationship. It's got to be for a good reason. All right, so there could be a feminine, a mature feminine that you need to talk to, that you should be reaching out to help you with this. Someone who loves you and cares about you. This is going to be an aunt or your mother or, like I said, a feminine figure, someone who sort of plays that role in your life. With Venus in your fourth house, that's the kind of support that you can get for this. So let's see what else you have. Guys, I really wish I had a laptop. I'm sorry. This makes it so hard for me. Oh. Sorry. Ketu and Rahu, I don't really pay attention to them. So you've got the moon. Oops. Oh. Sorry. You've got the moon in your seventh house, which is really about sexual relationships. This could be business partnerships, and this could be like, your in-laws and things like that. Those types of really personal relationships. With the moon, with the moon in that area, I can see why, or some of the reason why you may be wanting to shut down or block out this love or this expulsion of emotions. Like you're absolutely not expressing your loving emotions towards your soulmate at all. You're actually, rejecting him or her. And, there could be some sexual issues. The reason why the passion is turned down is because you could be under the illusion that this person is seeing other people. This person really could be seeing other people. There could be lots of secrets relative to them spreading or sharing their passions elsewhere. They could be being revealed to you under this cycle. It's not that they are secrets anymore, because when a secret is revealed, obviously it is no longer a secret. So, sorry guys, just putting a little more of this money magic oil, money blessing oil. I'm really hoping that, it's money that you're focused on. I'm really hoping that you get it, okay? Scorpio needs money, universe. they're not working things out so well with love. So, what else could be affecting you? Jupiter in your eighth house could really be helping you. I don't think it's a bad thing. There's death, mystery, deep sciences, the potential for injuries. So be careful. You could have accidents. Um, but if there's a passionate situation with your soulmate that you're absolutely shutting down, running away from, and then you were fighting this was a really bad fight, and like you've cut it off. You're preventing any more fighting, but you're probably in a really nasty energy, a really stuck energy where you need to love yourself right now. But Jupiter in the eighth house is going to be that death, the putting the end to all of the fighting. Like the final blade has been pierced into that situation, and Jupiter could be really assisting you with the turmoil in your soulmate relationship. So this could be good. You may want to take a look at your Jupiter transit and see what's going on with that next. And let's see what else could potentially be helping you. Yeah, Saturn and Pluto, they're both in your 10th house. I really thought this was helping you. This is masculine energy that's being affected. This is going to be your workplace energy or success in business, the nature of your work or your job. But it's also going to be that energy where your relationships with men are going to be addressed. More in particular, this is going to have an influence on your father, right? But if it's not your father, it's going to be a masculine energy that you're attached to. And there will be some areas of um, conflict or just emotional feelings are going to surface. And the way that you really feel about things is going to come to the surface, and about your father or about this masculine figure in your life. And like I said, this could be a lover, relationship, a soulmate. For here in your reading, it is your soulmate. And for some of you, it's not your soulmate, it's your father or your uncle, or maybe it's your boss, but it's a masculine, prevalent masculine figure. And when these feelings come to the surface, Scorpio, you got to be true to yourself and you got to express those feelings. So let's keep moving. This is your present energy. Let go of control issues and allow this situation to unfold naturally. So that's a difficult thing to do. This is Capricorn has struggled with this for an entire year. For a lot longer, but for an entire year, I think I have been helping and influencing and encouraging and inspiring the Capricorn community to really stop trying to control everything. I've seen Capricorn women change that behavior, and I'm so proud of you, Cappies. I love you all. I'm so proud of you. But it looks like it's coming up for you. So Scorpio, you're borrowing that energy from Capricorn, perhaps? I don't know. We are all one. And we pass around energies. So when one group or one collective is done with it, it sort of shifts to the next vulnerable group. It shifts as the planetary positioning shifts. So now you're having control issues. Now I don't know if this is masculine or feminine. I'm not being specific in this reading. So this is the thing, is when you let go of control, that's when the universe sort of gets the green light for you that it's okay to come on in and do things, if you give the universe permission. So here, with this energy, if you really are feeling like you have to control shit because it's not working for you, instead of trying to control things, try to analyze exactly why is it not working. So I want you to ask yourself, what about this is really not working? All right? That's what you need to find out. So things could just sort of get easier for you. When you discover what it is that's not working, you'll understand what it is that you need to change about yourself. But also, when you realize and you're honest with yourself that, look, I'm like way, I'm having too much control. I'm having too much control, and um, I need help. Then you call out to the universe. You call out to your archangel team. Look at my video, the archangels who and why, and you'll see. I believe it's in the self alignment playlist, and you'll pick an angel that will help you. All right, that you want to work with, and you ask that angel to work with you, and then you tell them, look, I'm having too much control in this area. I'm feeling like this situation or this aspect of my life is too far out of control. Help me. Please take over. Take this away from me and let me focus on other things, and keep me posted on how it's going. And I promise you that angel will come in with Pluto and Saturn and start to destroy things. Start to tear it down. You're going to start having tower moments. You're going to start having dark night of the soul. Things are going to fall apart because the angel is going to tear apart everything that's not working in your life so that it can help you build up what is going to work in your life. What is your divine path? They can't help you unless you ask them to. So you've got to allow them in and stop trying to control everything. When you try to control everything, you mess everything up. So your option here, your clarifying card, is the Seven of Cups, showing me not only are you trying to control everything, but you've got so many options. You have other lovers to choose from. Okay, you have other opportunities. You can go left, you can go right, you can go back, you can go up, you can go straight, you can go anywhere you want to go, and you know it. And it's probably paralyzing. All right, and you're probably being inconsistent because you have so many options. But this also means that you're confused and delusional. All right, it means that you think one way, but things are really another way. And I'm going to tell you about the Seven of Cups. When the Seven of Cups appears, that means you've been handed a smorgasbord of opportunity. You've been handed a smorgasbord of selection. All right. Have you ever gone to a Chinese buffet or something like that, Japanese buffet? There's so much freaking food. Or even on a cruise ship, that's even worse. Oh my God, best example. On a cruise ship, there is so much food. You cannot possibly eat it all. It would take you a week to try everything. All right? There are so many options. And you think, I'm going to eat everything. I'm going to eat it all. And that's what the Seven of Cups is. The Seven of Cups is your eyes are bigger than your stomach. All right? You can try a lot, but you're not going to enjoy it all. You're not going to like it all. It's not all for you. It's different foods available for different people because we have a lot of people from a lot of different areas coming here, and we want to be able to please as many people as possible. But it's being offered to you. So your eyes are bigger than your stomach right now, and you want to eat it all, and you're gonna get sick because you can't eat it all, but you're gonna try. In the Seven of Cups energy, it's you trying to eat it all. All right, terrible example. Let's keep going. True love. Underneath your soulmate card. This is a romance of your lifetime. Now, for some reason, you're unemotionally attached, or at least you're unable to express your love, or you may not trust in this beautiful love. Some of you. And you're not enjoying or basking in any passions. There is some sort of blockage in the passion. You're holding back. You feel defeated, and then you're trying to release that energy. You're coming out of that energy where you did feel defeated. You felt like, that's it. Okay, I give up. So I wish I could have. If this was a personal reading, I'd do some clarifications because I'd like to know a little bit more, but I'm going to keep it general. If this does resonate with you, you'll have to book a personal reading with me, and I can get deep into that. Um, and I'd like to see a little bit before and a little bit like why, but we're not going to go there right now. True love. You've got the Empress in the reverse. So this is a true love situation where you may not be taking care of yourself. You may not be nurturing this love, and you may not see any growth. It feels like to you it's not manifesting. Okay? And this is why you're not expressing this love that you have, and it's so much love. You are truly in love with this person, but you're unable to let it go. You're unable to let it out. It's because you don't see any growth. Okay, there may have been some other women in the situation, or what I'm feeling intuitively is if they were, they've been released. It's over. And that it's a stalemate energy right now. It's a stalemate relationship that isn't quite growing. And you've got so much confusion and this misillusioning smorgasbord option choices here. You don't really have that many options. You just think you do. Remember, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. So let's keep moving forward. And I would say, because of this, these two together, I would say you would really need to you'd really need to decide what it is that you want, so it'll come to you. You guys, I'm sorry, I really have to answer this. This is an emergency. I'm about to go on vacation. I'll make an announcement. Okay, so if you decide right now what it is that you want, it will come right to you. Get out of this confusion. You've got to, see what it is that you want. Believe it so that you can achieve it. Okay? Children are affecting your love life, whether you know it or not. Whether you welcome it or not. Whether you understand it or not. The Empress in the reverse also could represent a miscarriage or a loss of a baby, or a troubled child that, is coming into the picture. It will be a test of your true love. On top of, or clarifying the children, we've got the Judgment card in reverse. So, this kind of means that there is, bad karma with this child. Like earthly possessions are really important to this child, or to this experience. This is going to be a real 3D experience with this child or these children. So your relationship is manifesting as a 5D relationship, a soulmate relationship. But this experience with your children is going to be very 3D. So what I'm feeling here with the children is it's not positive. It's not necessarily negative. It's just going to be challenges. All right? I'm feeling like you're going to have challenges. I'm feeling like you could have children with this soulmate, and that's the reason why you're unable to enjoy any love or expression. You could have recently had a miscarriage, and it's affecting the way that you love each other now. Now you're not expressing your love for one another. You're both like in fear of holding on to each other, or losing each other, or moving forward. Okay. With the children, there's no second chances. There's no second opportunity right now. I mean, as it is right now, it's as if you've gotten your second chance to work things through. Okay, so you can't mess it up this time, whatever it is. For some of you, for others of you, it means that you're not seeing the spiritual gifts being given to you. You're not you Someone may be using the children against you, okay? And this is with the conflict. Someone may be manipulating the children in exchange for this loving relationship. Wow, that's heavy. Gosh, if any of this is resonating, please book a reading with me. This is heavy, and I feel Scorpio like filling up my email box, wanting to discuss this, and we have a lot of readings to do. I want you guys to know I am going on vacation. I'm taking a month long vacation, but I'm going to split it into two different vacations at two different times, and I'm taking part one now. But no worries, I will take care of you on the road. There's not going to be any interruptions in services. Maybe delays, but no interruptions. I can see a play of light. I'm surrounded by spirit. I usually don't see it until I do the editing. Let me put on another lamp to stop that. Okay. Sometimes the addition of more lighting will help to stabilize the light and make that less noticeable. Okay, so let's look at your oracle advice for your present energies. And you've got the universe has your back cards here. And you've got attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So, I did say that I had this feeling, or intuitive knowing that you are in some sort of separation. Now, for everyone, this is not going to be a physical separation, nor is it a breakup. For some of you, it absolutely is, but it's not reflecting here. All right. For some of you, it's just this is the separation. You not being able to express your love, or the love not being received or expressed to you. Okay. Let's keep moving forward. And before I do, remember, these are cries for help. You could be having certain behaviors. And when I was telling you that I was able to tonight, I was with a Scorpio family member, and I'm Scorpio ascendant, and we were both having two very different vibrations, but I could absolutely identify with both of them. And my vibration, I had to withdraw from my character to support and understand her. So I saw her doing this. All right, this is exactly what she was doing. She was being attacking, and she felt attacked, and she was displaying that she was in pain, and I could see the pain all over her, and that's fear. Pain comes from fear, and she was being judgmental, and she felt like she was being judged, and she was feeling separated and segregated, and she desperately wanted to get out of the situation that she was in, but that's where she had chosen to be. How interesting. These are all cries for help. But she's not asking for help. Instead, she's attacking, and she's full of pain, and she's full of fear, and she's full of judgment, and she's causing separation. She's actually causing the people who love her and care for her to push her away. That's exactly what she's doing. But she's really calling for help. So Scorpio, Communicate how you feel. I said that up here. I need you to communicate how you feel. Don't worry about how people perceive it. There is an elder woman or a more mature feminine in your life that you need to come to or go to. You need to talk to this person or this woman. She can help you. Someone who cares about you. All right, and your next universe got your back message is my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So, and I love that because it's a whole lunar cycle. I love this card. And then you got the tree of life there. There's nothing more beautiful. It's like complete Merkaba. So, if you just would increase your faith and decrease your fear and your pain, I seen things really turning around for you. When you can, this is transmutation of energy, Scorpio. You guys are like the guardians of hell, right? You're down there with Capricorn. You know, it's not you're, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It's Capricorn who's the guardian of hell. Not the guardian of hell, but they guard the gateway. They sort of pull open the door for hell and shine a light in, saying, ha 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 ha, there's no such thing as darkness and evil. There's really only light or void of light. And that's why Capricorns go through so damn much. All right, they've got such a job. And Scorpio is at that portal or that gateway of death and life. Like, you've got to watch over all of this process of death. You've got to help everyone to their death so you can watch them walk out the other side of the portal with this new beginning of life. And that's why it's so hard for Scorpio to start over, for Scorpio to be reborn, because you deal with so much heavy oppressing energy. But be encouraged, my friend, because if you couldn't handle it, God wouldn't give you that task or responsibility. You know how to transmute pain and fear and judgment. You know how to prevent this, but you're struggling to deal with that in this cycle. And so you're calling out for help with displays of aggression, displays of anger, coming at everyone with that stinger. Put the stinger away, and people will listen to you better. Stop communicating so harshly, and you will be heard. Okay? Oh gosh, please, I'm so sorry. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. My phone rings off the hook or text messages. So I love that. I'm always here for you guys. Always, always here for you. Don't ever be afraid to text me, reach out to me, or email me. If you have questions, or if I have to pull out cards for you, or really go into any type of product or service that I actually have, obviously you're not going to get it from me for free. I will divert you to the website to purchase it. But you can talk to me. You can call me a friend. You can call me your sister. You can you can call me. You can count on me. I will be there for you. All right. That's my life. That's my love, and that's what I'm here for. But like I said, if you're if you're requesting something that requires a product or a service, I'm going to send you to the website, which is what I just had to do. Okay, so here we go onto your future energies. You've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. All right. So this soulmate. Let me just say this. All right. Oh shit. All right. This is really good. This is excellent because your soulmate is going to come back. Listen, they love you. There's no passion being shared, there's no love being expressed, and you've put an end to or stop to the fighting. Or the fighting for some of you is so out of control, someone actually got hurt. And now you're considering other options to try to fix this. All right, for some of you. Some of you, and those people that resonates with you, you know that this is your true love. It is your true love, but you don't feel beautiful, you don't feel attractive, you don't feel worthy, you don't feel wanted. You may have even been beaten or abused for some of you. And that's really affecting things with the children. So there's a blessing either going to be taken away or removed. Like the kids are going to, and it's on the children card, which really hurts me and breaks my heart because children pay for what their parents teach them. So if your kids are watching you fight with your partner, they're going to accumulate some of your bad karma. You might not pay for it, your kids might. Okay? So there's a bad, that should help you, right? That should help you a lot. Stop fighting in front of your kids, all right? Because they're going to pay for it. You're hurting your kids. Now with this reconciliation, this person is coming back. And what I really wanted to point out and say specifically is that soulmates will continue to return. A true soulmate who reincarnates with you will, even if they are the one who comes to push every one of your last buttons. First of all, when a soulmate is pushing your buttons, it's because you have a contract to help each other grow. They may have done that type of spiritual growth and you haven't. So they will know exactly how to push a button, where to push a button, when to push a button. And they will hurt you. They will destroy every beautiful moment you create, and they will hurt you. Okay? Because they're there to make you grow. They're there to make you change. Because they're there to make you see that you can do better. That, you thought this was good? Nope, you can do better. And that's kind of like Plutonian energy, where everything you build up is just being destroyed. So, that's kind of like what a soul contract does. Soulmates have those contracts. So soulmates have various or different contracts with you. This is a soulmate who's got that kind of contract with you potentially. But the soulmate really loves you. Really loves you. But the love is not at all being shared. So when they come back, if you have not learned whatever it was that they were supposed to be teaching you, the reason why they're Plutonian and destroying everything in your life and hurting you, if you have not learned that lesson, this reconciliation is going to do it again. It's going to repeat itself. Soulmates will come in and repeat that behavior until it is resolved. Because that's your contract. So someone who beats you and lies to you and cheats on you will apologize 1,000 times and tell you they've changed, and you can take them back 1,000 times and they'll do it again. Because you did not learn the lesson. So this one is coming back. Now Taurus had this video. Your ex is coming back, but why? You may be dealing with a Taurus. Okay? I want you to ask yourself, why is this mofo coming back? And what can we accomplish? What can be achieved from that? Why are they coming back? What are they teaching me about myself that I refuse to acknowledge? That's what I want you to ask yourself. When you start to uncover that information, my friend, then you can heal this relationship, and then you can actually start to love yourself and love another person. So your clarification on top of this reconciliation card is the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This reconciliation is going to happen. And guess what? You're vulnerable. You have no boundaries set in place. This could have a lot to do with your lesson. They're coming to teach you to respect yourself, to have boundaries. Self-respect, boundaries, and standing up for what you believe in, standing up for yourself, fighting for your right. In this energy, you're not doing it. You're not able. You're not executing any type of self-love or self-respect in this energy. And the reconciliation is going to come in and test that again. Okay? They come back because you have no boundaries. They come back because they can manipulate you into taking them back. Because you have no boundaries. So here's what I see. This is only, a small reading. There's a lot of misinformation, or a lot of missing information, gaps in between events. I get it. But going from the present energies to your future energies, there's a little gap of time and events. I get it. But can you show me anywhere in this reading where you healed? I don't see it. I see that you're being advised in your current energy to promote healing. I see that you're being advised in your current energy that you're crying. Hey, take a look at what you're doing. You need help. And your behavior is you crying out for help. Their behavior is them crying out for help. But I don't see anywhere here, Scorpio, where you've healed, where you are healing. So they come right back because you're open and vulnerable. This is my sucker card. Stand up for what you believe in, Scorpio. And if this person has hurt you, don't let them back so easy. They have to come back. They've got to finish their contract. They don't even know why they're coming back. And they're going to keep coming back. Okay? Because they love you. Because the love is real. Because they're your true soulmate. But you've got some sort of sick, dysfunctional relationship happening here. And you need to learn the lesson. I believe that you need to learn to have boundaries, set boundaries in this particular lesson. They are teaching you to love yourself. To love yourself here. Excuse me. They're teaching you not to fight. To love yourself. To nurture yourself. And receive love. And stand up for what you believe in. Protect yourself. Guard yourself. Set boundaries. You see that? So your next message is for you to keep an open mind that your soulmate may differ from usual type and expectations. This person is very, very different from what you expect, very, very different from what you believe in, very different from who you are. They probably come from a very foreign culture, from what you're used to. They have some systematic beliefs that it may not necessarily coincide with yours. So, this can be causing you a lot of conflict. It can make you feel rejected. It can make you feel like this can't work. It can make you feel a lot of really negative things. But I don't see that happening. I see this as being a very beautiful opportunity for you to grow. I don't see it as a beautiful relationship right now. I don't see it as a beautiful love opportunity. I see it as a beautiful opportunity for you to grow, for you to love yourself. All right. And your clarifying card is the Hermit in reverse. So keep an open mind. You know, you didn't go in and you didn't think about this and you didn't ask yourself what you want and you didn't get clear about who you are. So you have no clarity about who they are. This message in the reverse tells me that the priority here is to get to know yourself. And wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reversed cards, and 2 of your love oracles are reversed. This is not a good reading at all, Scorpio. It's not that bad, but it all points to you. It points to you not loving yourself. This is a card saying, I'm not loving myself. In the reverse, I'm not loving myself. In the upright, it's I am loving myself. I'm going to go in. Fibonacci. I'm going in. I'm going deep. I'm going hard. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to go be true to myself. This is you searching for the truth, searching for the answers, seeking the truth. And you're not doing it. You're not looking deep. You're not asking any questions with this person. You're not trying to fix it or heal it. You're just taking them back. So it's going to happen again. So, and look, both of these cards are in the reverse. And didn't I just say you're not getting to know this person? You're not asking them any questions. This person is different from you. This person's got some really different values and understandings of how relationships work. And you're not asking any questions. You're not seeking any answers. You're not looking for the truth. You're not getting to the bottom or the heart of the matter. You're not going within. You don't know who you are, and you're not trying to discover who they are. And here's your reverse message. Getting to know each other in the reverse. You are not getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And you are absolutely refusing that. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Archangel team. Thank you. Jehovah Jireh. Jehovah Shalom. Thank you. But you got the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse as your clarifying card. They fulfill a hole or a void in you. They keep you from feeling lonely. You take this mofo back, or this fool back, or this person back. Some of you it's a mofo, some of you it's a fool, some of you it's just a person. Some of you, and for all of you, it's your true love, your soulmate. But you take this person back because you don't want to be alone. That's disgusting. Because you're going to end up right here again. This cycle is going to repeat, Scorpio. Stop worrying. I feel like you're worrying and maybe that person is not. Taking someone back because you're alone is no reason to take them back. Take them back because you can be powerful together. Take them back because they're your true love. Take them back because you could build a solid foundation that would inspire growth and love and passion. That's why you take them back, not because you're lonely or missing them. So your oracle message here is Ayin, a leap of faith. Take risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Well said, Spirit. My interpretation for you is I would advise you not to take them back right yet. Hold off on that reconciliation. Stop right there. And instead of being boundaryless, implement some boundaries. Really make them see your power. Not in a bad way, not in a scary way, not the stinger, but your strength. That you can defend yourself. You can protect yourself. That you're not a floor mat or a doormat or whatever you want to call it. All right. Take them back because this is going to grow into a beautiful, mature, full, emotional cup of love, a cup that runneth over. Don't take them back for anything less. Workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose, and be open to teaching and learning. Scorpio, I'm feeling like you're really learning something here. Especially if you've heard this message. I'm not a sugar-coated kind of lady. I'm not going to sugarcoat things for you. I do try to be gentle because I'm a Libra. I'm always afraid of hurting people's feelings. I love so hard and I don't want to hurt anyone, but I can't hold back the truth. If you stink, you stink. If you are wrong, you're wrong, and I will tell you. But I struggle to tell you because I don't want to hurt your feelings. So that's my irony. That's part of, Libra traits. But you can always count on me to get the truth, and you can always count on me to get it all. Well, that you need to know. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you take heed to this message, you can break this cycle. You can stop this from repeating. When they come back, you can this is the time for you to have control, is when they come back. You're trying to control other shit. You're trying to control shit that keeps this relationship in a sick cycle. That's the control you need to let go of. What you need to take control of, my Scorpio friend, I love you so much, is implementing boundaries. Standing up for what you believe in. Raise your stinger without stinging anyone. Have self-control. That is controlling shit. That's the kind of control you need to have. You're waving your stinger around, spitting venom. And that hurts. It's hurting your children, including your inner child. For those of you who do not have children, your inner child is crying, broken. They want love. So, a reminder, you guys. First of all, I really hope this, I know this is going to help a lot of people. Those of you that this does help, this could be enough. This could be enough to help you turn your life around, or your relationship anyway. And if not, see me for a personal reading. If you've cried with me, if you've realized anything, if this resonated with you, if I've touched your heart with this reading, I'm asking you to please make a donation to the channel if you're not interested in booking a personal reading. Please make a donation. It helps the channel to grow, and I desperately need some things to help me grow. I would like to be able to produce more videos. I want a laptop, and I want a nice one with a lot of memory, and I want it I want it to be the nicest thing I've ever owned in my whole life, because that's what I have to give. So yeah, please make a donation. I have a savings fund going towards a very expensive laptop that I want to produce more content. I want to be able to screen share and show you who I really am. I can do more than just read your horoscope or your tarot. This is just how I'm sort of passing the time, using my gift and loving you. And I can't even get that right or do it as often as I'd like to, because I'm very limited with my phone. So please be generous. Give as much as you can. And if you really need me, book a personal reading so we can help you. But this message is very clear. You have got to love yourself, Scorpio. Because no one can love you until you learn to love yourself. You've got to teach people to love you. And this partner, this soulmate, is coming back for another shot at getting, his affections met, or her affections met. And you're vulnerable. So don't forget, my info is in the description box below so that you can book a personal reading. Also, if you go to the store, the same link, you'll be able to place a donation there as well. If you need to use PayPal to make the donation, that's fine. Go ahead to send it to choosepurelove@gmail.com through PayPal, or go to paypal.me/choosepurelove. Join me on my social pages at choosepurelove. That's a great way for me to get to know you, especially on Instagram and Facebook. So Scorpio, my heart goes out to you. I love you all. Please, 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 as your message says here tonight, go love yourself. Bye.